Right, good morning. This is the final stage of my zeroing, the crosshairs, before going on to the sweets, especially the sweet X, which is the smallest sweet or sugar bit that I normally shoot at. So might as well get on with it. Put the first magazine in. These are still with business. I've still got to get barracudas. So my first shot will be at the small dot about there. Right, safety's going off and the first shot's going. And that's gone to the right, high. Take another shot at that dot. That's still right high a little bit. So I'll loosen the terrace off. The terrace are loose, so they're a little bit to the right high, so I can come down three, go left three. Right, now we're going to go for the second dot. Just here. And that looks like it's on the dot. Maybe a bit low. I'll take another shot. And it's still to the right, I think. Come back left. I think that's bottom of the dot. So I just come up a couple. Now going for the third dot. And that's just high. So it could be the pellets. I come down one. Right, so now we're going to go for the crosshair on the top line. And that looks like it's in the centre of the cross line. So that's looking good. Is it in the centre? Yeah, it looks like in the centre, so we go for the second crosshair. It looks like it's a little bit low. So we go for the third crosshair. And that's a bit high. But very, very close, whatever way you look at it. It still could be me, so I'll take another shot at that one. gone to the left, but still very, very close. Right, so I'm coming down. To those two dots. And that looks like it's bottom. The dot. Take the next dot. That looks like it's nearly in the centre, maybe slightly to the right. And that was the last shot. So it looks very promising. There still would be Bisley pellets, and I think the Barracuda pellets would be better. So we're taking the next crosshair. And that one's gone to the left on the horizontal line. So we'll take another shot at it. And that's almost in the crosshair. Almost centre. Right, I'll take the third crosshair now. Is it the third? No, second. I think, I can't remember. Where is it? Is it? That's the one. Second one. And that's a little bit high. And that could be me. Take it again. And that's almost in the centre. So I think it's me really just not lining up properly. Right, we're going for the third crosshair. And that's almost in the centre but low to the right. So we'll come up, there's a dot there, and I think that's in the dot. Right, right, so we come back down to that dot. Yeah, that was me. It's online, but let's try it again. That's a little bit high, so I'll take it because it's in the line of it. high on the dot. Next stop. It's bottom of the dot. I think this is our shot. This is the last shot. And that's to the right of the dot. And to tell the truth, that's very good. I'm going to lock them down because it gives me still room to play with on the way of zero, but those particular shots are good enough to hit a rat, pigeon's head, or anything you really want to shoot at, really. I think everything was on target, except it was mostly my point of aim slightly off a bit as I pulled the trigger. So what we're going to do, just to finish off, that's 24 shots. Just to finish off, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crosses. So we're going to put 7 pellets in and see how they perform. Although I have locked the turrets down. And I think what we got there is good enough to shoot the Sweet X, which, as I say, is about 2 to 2.5 millimeters big or small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Last one, 7. Okay. Got 7 more pellets, taking the bottom line. Take the bottom line, right, the first shot coming up, that's just to the right of the dot. The second dot, that's on the dot to the left high. I'll take the next dot. That's on the dot to the right high, almost horizontal. Now we're taking the last dot. Touching the dot to the left. Now the crosshairs. Have I got 3 shots? Oh no. Maybe I've counted these wrong. That's to the right below the horizontal. This is the last shot. That's almost centre, slightly to the left bottom. Well, that's it, that's the final adjustment made. I think that's going to be good enough to shoot virtually anything you want at 25 yards. So yeah, I'm well pleased. And don't forget, these are with no zero mounts on, which I did yesterday. The no zero mounts are still attached. Everything's now set up for 25 yards. And now if I want to go out to 100 yards, I can do that easily with the scope. Once you get above the 100 yards, well then you would have to alter your no zero mounts just a shade, just a light bit. But it's always best to go, say, from 25, then 50, possible 75 to 100, or the 100, and then gradually work up from there. Whether the rifle's capable of being accurate at that range, I don't know. But now I've got the capability of doing it. Okay, so if you like the video, give the thumbs up. Suggestions and comments. I know to some people this is really boring, but as I say, it's a thing that when you're shooting something smaller than the pellet size, this has to happen. This kind of zeroing, the final adjustment has to happen. I'll turn this camera off. Yeah, so I'm very pleased the way it's gone. And when you think about it, yesterday when I started off, it was almost zero. It was only a few adjustments, and I suppose I only shot for around about 30, maybe 40 minutes. Today exactly the same. So for, let's say, for an hour and 20 minutes all told, we've got almost a perfect zero at 25 yards. Capable of shooting anything you really want to shoot at that distance. And now if you need to go out further, you can. And yeah, that's all. I might come back out this afternoon and do some SweetX shooting. I'm going out this morning, so I'm getting sugar lumps, and I want to get some super glue as well. And then if I get back in time today, I'll put some sugar cubes up and see what they're like when you in slow motion when you hit them. And also I want to shoot the SweetX just to make sure the scope is zeroed in at 2mm at 25 yards. Yeah, that's the size of the SweetX. I think it's 2 to 2.5mm. Yeah, and then I'll be really happy. Okay, so I'll say goodbye, and I might see you later on today, or it'll be tomorrow. So see you later. Bye.